Hello, hello. This is episode 3. I'm actually recording this after I recorded everything else you're about to see. Basically, this weekend I didn't really play that much. I made all my progress earlier last week after the second episode through to Friday, I think. And then Saturday, Sunday, I didn't really do too much in the game because I was doing other things, outside yard work, other things. So what you're about to see after this is just clips of my progress from last week mostly. Alright, so we're starting this new episode, completing the Golem. Now we're going to go do Shadow of the Storm. We just finished Shadow of the Storm. Now we're going to go to Nightmare Zone if we can, and we're going to see what bosses we have available. If we don't have the bosses available that I want, we're going to go unlock them. Presumably I have to do Mountain Daughter. We'll see. But if I don't have to get any more unlocked, then I will just train agility and range to Nightmare Zone. So we just finished Mountain Daughter here. The only reason I did this was because I wanted another boss for Nightmare Zone, so I'd have 5 total, of course. I already had 5 unlocked, but not 5 I wanted, so with this one it makes 5 I actually want to do. From here on out, I gotta do 9 more agility levels, and then I'll boost the last 3 with the Summer Pie. I gotta get my range level up, and I gotta get my magic level up. So what I'll probably do is just do some manual agility and AFK Nightmare Zone, and then the last thing I'll do is just splash and alch with magic levels, because I think that's the safest thing to do. And I'd rather do that at the end when everything else is, ready to go. And after everything else is all said and done, I will probably rest the account for a day or 2 just to see if I get banned, and if I don't, just go for it. Just got 48 agility. I'm doing this manually because I don't want to bot Canifus, since I heard the ban rates are pretty high. I do bot Varrock a lot. I botted Draenor, I botted Alcarid, and I botted Varrock. I don't think I'm going to be botting anything past Varrock. The XP rates between Canifus and Varrock are it's like 6,000 an hour, which maybe adds up, but at the same time, if you get banned botting Canifus, then it's kind of pointless, So I'm gonna try botting only Varrock, and manually do Canifus, and then when I hit 50, manually do Falador, because the XP rates between Varrock and Falador are like double, I think. So that would be definitely worth it to do manually there. And we're almost in the home stretch here. I need 5 more agility levels, and then I have to do Underground Pass and Regicide, and then beyond that, it's you're pretty much in the home stretch. Do some range and magic training in Nightmare Zone and alching, and you're pretty much there, right? So hopefully I get my HP up a lot though in Nightmare Zone, because it's pretty low right now though. Okay, so we just finished up Animal Magnetism for the accumulator. I'm going to use this as a tool for training, as well as an item switch for Zulrah. Now, I didn't realize you needed 18 Slayer and I think 35 Woodcutting and maybe some other skills for this. So maybe I would have gotten 35 Woodcutting and free to play first, but it didn't take too long. So we're finishing up the subquest for Recipe of Disaster, the dwarf one, so we can get the rock kick, and we'll do Nightmare Zone ranging. Okay, so we finished Kleine Korrend. We bought it, of course. Now we're going to the crabs. I forget if they're sand crabs or fossil crabs or whatever they're called, but we're going to the crabs down here. Train range, because I was trying to do Nightmare Zone with 34 range, and it was really bad. It took me like 8 minutes to kill one boss. So I'm going to train in here for a little bit, and then we'll go back to Nightmare Zone. Of course, I'm going to be splashing until 55, then I'm going to be alching until, whatever, 85, 90 magic. So I'm really not going to get any health off of magic. So I really got to get all my health from either doing range here or just doing Nightmare Zone melee. Either way, I gotta get my health up like at least 20 more points. Alright, so at this point we're just ranging crabs at Karend. This is technically day number 6 for this account. These are my stats. I got 53 agility, as you can see. I did some other quests like animal magnetism, Client of Karend, of course, to get here. And so we're just going to grind out to, I believe, 60 range. And then I think I'm going to go to Nightmare Zone maybe. I think at that point I'll be able to kill monsters a lot better in Nightmare Zone. And I could AFK a little more. So we'll go do that. I think my goal initially was 60 health. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get like 55, and then I'll get to 85 mage or so, and I can see if I can do Zulrah then. I know Zulrah could combo you out, so I think I need more than 50 health. We'll see. So I was actually doing range in Nightmare Zone, but I was finding it pretty difficult to kill the bosses. It's still pretty slow actually at 60. So I think I'm going to do is get up to 61 at crabs, or in here. Either way, get up to 61 so I could use the rune crossbow. And then I'm just going to keep doing melee, presumably until I'm 60 attack, so I could use the dragon scimitar, and then probably work towards defense or strength, maybe do 60, 60, 60. At this point, I feel like 61 range might be okay to start with. I also have some future plans if this gets banned, or even if it doesn't. Either way, I was gonna do one account on this computer, and then I have a secondary computer. I wanted to see if hardware bans exist. Some people say they do, some say they don't. I was thinking about doing the exact same thing on each account and just seeing if one gets banned and one does not get banned. I was also thinking about trying suicide botting, basically make the account on my home IP and then quest it up, I guess, to a reasonable amount, so it looks like it's a normal account, and then using a VPN and then suicide botting and seeing if I could get it unbanned. And if it doesn't get unbanned, I don't really care. I just want to see if Jagex would unban it if I was on a different IP and I said, hey, someone hacked me, and see what happens. So we're gonna do some testing later on, not today obviously, but in the future we're gonna do some testing to see what we could get away with. So that wraps up episode 3. Most of our botting is actually done, and from here on out we have to do a lot of AFK nonsense. Now you can do that via botting, however I don't have a bot for certain things. Like I don't have a splashing bot, I don't have a Nightmare Zone bot. I was actually thinking about buying I think it's called the Script Factory. Basically you can make your own bots with it, and I was thinking about trying that for splashing, Nightmare Zone, just smaller things I don't have, prayer training, because you can make your own individual scripts with it. So instead of buying an individual prayer script, instead of buying an individual, whatever, I can just make any script I want with this one script. Take a shot for every time I said script. But yeah, at this point, I feel like the account is pretty safe from being banned. I'm going to get 61 range, like I said. I'm probably going to get a 60 attack at least, and maybe round off defense at 50. You have to have 70 defense for Arams, so it's a pretty big leap from where I'm at now. So I'll probably just use Mystics at first, and if it doesn't work too well, upgrade to Arams later. I gotta splash some more out to 85, 90 magic, and then we're gonna go for it. I think I'll have 60 health by then too, at least. So this account's looking pretty good. I think maybe by the end of the week I might be able to bot. We'll see. If you enjoy these episodes, don't forget to subscribe. If you have comments, suggestions, let me know, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.